There we go. There we go. Just, took a little bit for it to warm up. And, hello again. Welcome back to some more good old Pokemon Yellow Legacy. You can just call me Stent. This may or may not be the final stream I do of this game. Because, we've only got one more badge to get. Please ignore the time. I may have been abusing speed up a fair bit, just in order to, expand my Pokedex a little. We now have 122. Most of it mostly comprising of spending a whole bunch of time grinding up levels in order to A, fill out a lot of what I missed in the Pokedex, and B, getting the rest of my team up to a sufficient level. We're now at the level cap. Wonder who the final boss will be? Who knows, but I wanted to come here first because I wanted to showcase this neat little detail off. I think this is also just in Vanilla Yellow. You have this girl. I don't think she asks for your Cubone, but she offers a Machoke. It's like one of the few instances in Pokemon history where, well, we'll just see what happens. Connect the cable like so. Ah yes, remember physical cables in order to connect your Game Boy to somebody else's. Something that seemed so novel at the time. As it just physically gets sucked in between the Game Boys. Yep, got you a Cubone. Now hold up your end of the bargain. Yep, Stents over Machoke. I guess waving farewell to your tiny Game Boy screen with only 4 colors. There it is. Take good care of Machoke, but of course... Oh. Well, shoot. I kind of forgot that they got rid of trade evolutions in this Romhack, so I was gonna say, oh hey, we don't have to worry about getting Machamp because he's right here, except not really. Let me just check stats. Yeah, that's about what I expect. Well, at the very least, I have that so we can just spend a whole bunch of time potentially grinding levels, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not entirely certain if I'm gonna be actually be getting all the 150 Pokemon on stream. I mean, I could, potentially. It'll probably be long and boring after a fashion, but it's definitely something we can do. Thinking, can I drop you off in this box? I did catch a fair few. Okay, there you go. No, we don't want the printer. Just want to pick up good old, Hitmonchan over here. Pretty certain if, I'd known about this a little earlier, I probably would have swapped out, Primate for Machamp, because I don't think I've really used Machamp all that much in a playthrough. Probably should, make a note of that. Anyways. Enough messing around here, it's time to go on the road to Viridian City. At long last. Feels like it's been a whole year since I've been back here. Except, well, not really. Well, this is the last of the gyms, so logically this would have to be the only one we can enter. Viridian Gym's leader has returned. Well then, should be open for business then. Here we go. You're champ in the making. Even I don't know Viridian leader's identity. This will be the toughest of all gyms. I did hear a rumor that this leader is quite wealthy. You'd expect to see a lot of TM moves, that is true. Ah, yes. Just, warning in advance of a lot of the changes made during this Romhack, but before that, these rotating floor panels seem very, very familiar, don't they? I wonder who it could possibly be. It's not like I've seen these before anywhere. Pokemon will carry the crap. Oh, just casually mentioning that the man does indeed have a whip. Well, he certainly does. Just super weird. You don't really see much in terms of tamer trainer types, do you? Ah, whatever. Let's just showcase what the idea of Pokemon getting slipped up into his trade cables and stuff to a Game Boy is certainly an image. Well, it beats that old Pokemon commercial. You know what? I might as well show you. You probably already know which one it is. You probably already know which one it is, but I kind of have to show it now, don't I? Let me just exit out of here a little bit. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. Okie doke. Just gotta move that over here. And we can just type it in real quick. Let's see if we can... There it is. There it is. You know, we all know this one.
Hey, little buddy, wanna ride?
He even looks kind of creepy, doesn't he? Like, yep, don't mind me. Surely nobody would have noticed the fact they're just in a massive hydraulic press channel.
On your Game Boy, that's where. POKéMON for Game Boy is here. With both packs, you can catch them all. Games and systems sold separately.
Yep. Not a single drop of blood anywhere. It's a miracle. Anyways, back to the fighting. Back to the fighting. Already off to a good start. Let's see how much a Thunderbolt does. I'm expecting a fit. Oh, yeah. Starting to think maybe I should have stuck with double team. It's fine, it's fine. Down you go. Now, of course, this means I'm gonna have to leave and come back immediately afterwards. Look at all this XP that's being wasted now. Just mean mugging you. Well, it definitely seems in character for Arbok. Why would you put rage on your Tauros? Are you a Pokemon Stadium NPC? Oh my god, you probably are. You know what, let's just punch you in the face real quick. Like new background? Yeah, I'm glad. I feel it's a little bit more thematically appropriate, even if it is a little rough around the edges at this point. I'm sure some of you may think it looks a little familiar. You'd probably be right in that regard. Yeah, there be you big cow. Now I'm gonna have to rush back and heal up again. Whiplash! Whiplash. The guy thinks he's Quicksilver. Oh, I'm gonna have to face off against this guy next. Fantastic. I'm sure Victreebel can handle it. Oh. I can just skip you. No, I'm not gonna skip you. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. As opposed to, Turtle Style, whatever Goku uses. King Kai's form of training, which is just... wear really heavy things. Does that make Amy a martial artist, given what we know about her from Sonic Battle? Because she also did weighted clothing. Let's go Razor Leaf. This should definitely be enough to put Machoke in the ground. Goodbye. Yeah, I have a feeling that Victreebel is really just gonna go on a tear in this particular fight. Oh, I have this Hitmonlee again, the one I missed. Let me just put you to sleep real quick. What do you mean you've... Why is sleep seemingly so unreliable? Technically hitting someone with a hammer is martial arts. Oh, come on. Next you're gonna say using dynamite is a form of martial arts. Just claiming, well, hey, if it works, right? Honestly, ridiculous. Such a ridiculous notion. Who in the right mind would do such a thing? Hey, as long... Yeah, exactly, as long as it works, right? I'm probably... You know, I could probably just fight you later on. I'm gonna go back and heal. I don't have to put up with this. this city and its puke green color palettes. It's like, compared to stuff like Celadon, I don't know, the coloration of Viridian I always find in this game a little bit unappealing. It really is just that sort of, it really is just sort of the color of puke, isn't it? I have to dissect what art is. I say art is defined as something that provokes an emotional reaction, and I feel very emotional reacts to a stick of dynamite landing at my... You got me there. You got me there. Ah, good grief. Okay. We didn't have to come back this way. Let's go this way instead. Hey, you must be running out of steam by... Actually, no, I could just go back to the Pokemon Center outside whenever I want. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm fighting all of you. I probably don't have to, now that I think about it, since I can't gain any more XPs. Yeah, we can just do... Look at this, Pikachu can actually be useful against ground types now. It's like semi-canonically accurate to the anime now, where you can actually take out an Onix. Then again, Onix kind of, still isn't that good. I'm sure it's fine. Ooh. The ultimate test. Can I one-shot a Marowak now? Ooh, yes. Oh, crit. We take those. Get out of here, you. Run out of gas! Run out of gas! Revive, thank you very much. Yeah, we don't have to... I was gonna say, we don't have to fight anyone else in here that we don't have to. I'm working myself into a rage! Ah yes, that will make you very much cool-headed in this more strategic form of combat. That's definitely bound to help. Let's go for another agility. This is where he freezes me, isn't it? Okay, good. Goodbye. Cool trainer for a guy with a whip. I think I know what kind of gym this is. Well, you got all these, oiled-up, muscly martial artists here as well, so... It definitely seems like that kind of place. I mean, I've heard that apparently in Japan there's a whole bunch of, quote-unquote bars you can go to full of buff girls that just bully you. Which... Well... I guess... I do kind of get it at the very least. It's weird, but I get it. Get out of here, you. I don't want you to bully me. Well, saying that, you're probably gonna do so anyway. Probably just jinx myself. Oh, whatever. The truly talented win with style. Alright then, let's see how much style there is in spamming one move to win. Well, there's Golem. Yeah, let's just, swap out... You know, let's have Aerodactyl have a go. I'm pretty sure at the very least he could tank an explosion. Rock Slide, though. Ooh. You're the one bullying them in this situation, I mean... That's fair. That's fair. Have an Earthquake. I know that, you have uber high defense, but let's just see how I... Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I got a crit. That's the power of Aerodactyl. Super high speed, super ridiculous crit rate. It's almost as high a crit rate as the Ubersaw. Ah yes, a battle of speed! Let us see who is fastest! It's me. I was almost excited there for a second. Bye-bye! Is that it? Any more for me? Okay, one more. Victreebel. Okay, I could just fly. Pre-abilities era moment, golden no endure. I mean, pre-Gen 5 moment more like. It's like, up until Gen 5 worked sturdy, Golem was kind of overshadowed for the most part, especially in this game by Rhydon. Lost my grip. I mean, sure it has explosion, but that's really its only real differentiating thing. I'm the Karate King, you think? Ah, the Karate King. The fellas back at the dojo were wondering where you were. It certainly seems like it's gonna be a Karate King-esque team. Here, have a fun wave. Have some garbage noise. And I could just set up in your face. Oh... What is that damage? What is that recoil? Why is it that high jump kick has basically no recoil in this game? Compared to, like, Gen 6, which just takes out half your health. If you're lucky. I'm not solely at all just because I used Mega Blaziken back in the day. That crispy audio. Ah yes, crispy like stuffing the microphone into a bag of cornflakes. That's that kind of crispy. Unfortunately, I don't have any cornflakes to hand. We don't tend to have those sorts of cereals early in the morning. Anyways, get out of here, Elmon-chan. Well, never mind, I guess. Pikachu's just dead again. Extra crispy. Let's go for the mirror match. Why not? Surprise Hitmonlee can reach Pikachu Hydrant Kit without overshooting. I mean, fair. Also, I kind of forgot about Hitmonchan's rework special. I'm just gonna punch it in the face. That works. It feels like I'm just getting so many crits this playthrough. It's like my whole team is nothing but set up for crits. Oh, no Machamp? That's kind of disappointing. Level 51 Machoke. What are we doing here? I mean, I get that, you know, you kind of want to save Machamp for Bruno or something, but even so. Heavyweight Championship bout. Never mind, it's over. Oh, and he has counter shoots. No! Aw. Alright, fine. We'll go Persian. We'll go Persian. And just reduce you to 0 HP with a crit. The ultimate overkill. Yeah, I was not expecting the counter for whatever reason. Alright, let's just go back and heal up once more. And I think we can just go ahead and challenge the gym leader, because it's not like we can get any more XPs. I do still have a lot of fond memories of this particular track anyways. But we go. Not that way, not that... Oh, I guess we just go up this way then. Okay, game. At least you are thinking ahead. Oh. Who could have guessed that all this time the 8th gym leader was... the Italian man. This is my hideout. I plan to resurrect Team Rocket here, but you have caught me again. So be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest Pokemon trainer. I got there in the end. Still have no idea why they didn't give him an Italian accent. Shoot. Agility? Oh, I could have outsped anyways. Why wouldn't you go for the dig or the earthquake? Rock Slide was like... That was so dumb of you. Have a surf. So is there in every one of your attacks in the end was a crit there? The crit range Gen 1? It's based off of speed. So, fast Pokemon like Aerodactyl and Persian have a higher crit rate than Pokemon such as Snorlax, to the point where Persian Slash has like a 99 point... I believe it's a 99.6 chance of critting, maybe a little less, like 96 at the very least. Hey, I'm walking! Yeah, exactly, he's walking here. Yeah, Persian's kind of busted. It's also why, partly why Tauros is so good, because along with having well-balanced stats and high damage, it also has high speed, so you get pretty damn good offensive stats. A decent special stack, which you can work off of to just spam blizzards out when it needs to, and, speed enough to have a decent crit rate. I'm gonna Thunder Wave you. Probably should go for the oh, Persian's ace. I kind of forgot. Well, there's a slash. Yep. Yep. About what I expected. Let's... You know what? You know what? Hitmonchan. Have a karate chop. Let's see who gets the most crits here. Answer, me. I always win. It feels like most of my party is just specifically set up to just nay on Giovanni here, because I suppose it's mostly just, you got Victreebel in the back with grass coverage, you got Aerodactyl here, with Earthquake, you got Persian with Bubble Beam and high crit rates, and Hitmonchan with Ice Punch. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Bye-bye. And lastly, there's his Rhydon, his other ace. Bringing since a lot of memories back of Pokemon Origins here. Except, I actually raised up all my Pokemon instead of just power leveling my Charizard and wondering, why am I losing? It's like, he's got all these rock types and I have this level 70 Charizard. How am I losing? Well, there he goes. That was a truly intense fight. Local crime boss hides out in a publicly accessible gym that all Pokemon trainers will press for eventually. Yeah, it's kind of... I don't think they wanted you to think too hard about it. You have won. As a proof, here is the green badge. Yeah, the green badge will make Pokemon of any level away. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokemon League. It is my gift for your Pokemon League challenge. Got Fisher, which would be very good alongside X accuracies, except I can't use them. It's a Fisher who'll take out any Pokemon with just the one hit, unless they're a flying type, in which case you're kind of a screwed. I made it when I ran out of the gym here, too long ago. Having lost, I cannot face my underlings. Team Rocket is finished forever, except until like 2 years later. I will dedicate my life to the study of a Pokemon. Let us meet again someday. Ciao! And there we go, he's gone. Let's get out of here. Blow me away, Giovanni was the gym leader here? No! No, who could have possibly seen this coming? Okay. I'm thinking, given what we have to face, coming up, I kind of want to get rid of Fire Punch at Hitmonchan. Probably would be a bit of a mistake, but it's something that I kind of want to risk at the very least. I want to see at the very least what other moves Hitmonchan can learn, so we're going to go to Cinnabar. Let's see what he can learn. I'm gonna get my Kuruma ways, except he didn't check if Giovanni was crossing his fingers behind his back. It's like, oh no, what's this rainbow rocket thing you're talking about now? What have you done? Okay, 1,000 per lesson. Let's see what Hitmonchan can learn. Dizzy Punch, Submission, Mega Punch, Counter, Comma Punch. Yeah, Agility is really the only one that I'd really be interested in. Honestly, I kind of like the thematic, I feel just having all 3 elemental punches is a bit more thematically appropriate, so I'm probably just going to keep those. And for the trek into Victory Road, obviously I'm going to need a whole bunch of Hyper Balls. Like, a lot. Gonna go... 15, I think. Also bought a whole bunch of revives beforehand. Probably gonna need those as well. Oh yeah, I could just get you more TMs of Boom Beam and Metronome and Self-Discon Skilbash Psywave Try Attack. I mean, it's nice that they're here, but I still find the short names to be quite entertaining. Anyways, enough about that. I suppose there's nothing left for us to do but head to the Pokemon League. I mean, I could go back and get all the legendary birds first, but nah. Nah, let's just get this over with. Oh. Oh, you're here again. What? Stan, what a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too. That's cool. Then I'll whip you, Stan, as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on! What is it with this game and whips? It's like, I'm surprised you don't have a whip, Gary. Shigeru. Whichever one. Oh. Here we have the mirror match. Thunder Wave? Oh, headbutts. Joke's on you, you didn't get the flinch. Now I get to win by default. This also means that I think that, we don't necessarily have a level limit anymore? Maybe I'm wrong. But given the amount of EXP that, is between here and the champion fight, I don't think we're going to be reaching any level caps anytime soon. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. That was a crit. Oh, Pin Missile. I mean, you'd think Pin Missile would be a bit more scary and jolty with its crit rate, but I guess Pin Missile still kind of just sucks. Alright, cool. We'll hit by like 3 levels. Oh yes, just specifically 3. No less than that. You can go up to times 3, no more! Oh, this is Pidgeot already. Why would you bring this out before me, Shigeru? This just seems like a bit of a boneheaded move on your account. Next. Oh, there's Executor, something that I might not actually be able to get past. So I'm just going to paralyze you and peace out. Oh great. Oh great, Solar Beam, Solar Beam, emergency alert. You know what? This is probably gonna be a... No. I'm just gonna go into Nidoqueen, play it safe. What am I talking about playing it safe? It's a Psychic type. It's like my 1 week... Have a Blizzard. Have another Blizzard. I almost forgot about this. Yep, there's that Solar Beam. Jeez Louise. That only takes just right look. The right side face. I mean, it's definitely a lot better than his old sprites of like Red and Blue fame. Sludge. Yeah, Solar Beam is kind of terrifying in this game. I would have gone with, but honestly, I kind of feel as though I get more mileage out of Razor Leaf. Marowak. It's like you're feeding me. It's like you're feeding me XP here, Shigeru. Destroy like a ZPZ fight, just disintegrated with an energy beam. There really is like the sort of thing you'd see in a Nuzlocke. Oh, Arcanine. Sleep Powder? And then... Oh, woke... Never mind, I can just do this. I'm faster than you, so I could just constantly just whittle down your health to nothing. Isn't Rap such a well-balanced move in this game? Hyper Beam. Really not messing around anymore, are you, Gary? I mean... I don't think that would have one-shot Victreebel at the very least, so... That was kind of a boneheaded move in your account. Starting off with what is very clearly a finishing move. I mean, that's what I have it on Persian for, because I did teach it Hyper Beam as well. Let's give it a Sludge. More specifically, Persian leveled up to the point where it could get Hyper Beam, so I just put it on there. Instead of Cut, because I don't think we're gonna need it. Oh, here we go. So I can't outrun Alakazam. Why wouldn't you go with Psychic, though? You've just sealed your fate here, Alakazam. Oh, now you go for the Psychic. What was that all about? I'll get rid of my specials. It's fine, I have Sludge. That Unwrap seems to be also be doing quite a bit of damage. Look at that. Sludge. Wow. Were we just tied for speed? We must have been. Alright, I win. What? I was just careless. That just seems like you're coping a little bit. That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. Said you need more practice. But hey, you know that. I'm out of here. Smell ya. Yeah, get out of here, you prick. I'm gonna go revive my Hitmonchan real quick. Actually, my Nidoqueen, because that was brutal. That was a brutal way for Nidoqueen to go out, and I sincerely hope that isn't an indicator of how the rest of the league is going to go, because I imagine I'm only able to carry around so many revives. Well, here we are. Oh, that's the gray badge. Go right ahead. You can pass here only if you had the blue badge. Oh, that is the blue badge. Okay then, go right ahead. Yeah, technically you can just come here at any time you want, but obviously there's no reason for you to do so until you get all the badges. So, there is that. You better have the orange badge. Oh, there's the orange badge. The Dunder badge. Alright, let me through. Only if you have the rainbow badge. Oh, that is the rainbow badge. I'm not sure why they had the body of water here, given that, it's like, oh yes, you can only pass here only if you have the pink badge, as though you could get onto the water without having the pink badge already. Just seems like a little bit of a necessary placement. A little bit redundant. Obviously, here we have the gold badge. I would suspect a fair few more encounters on here. Oh well, I think I already got most of the waterborne Pokemon anyways, and... Ah yes, this patch of grass, this is some of the most interesting stuff. I mean, obviously you got super powerful Pokemon to be grinding levels off of, but that's not what I'm interested in this Primeape as well. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Main thing I'm interested in here is not Nidoqueen. But it is neat that it's, you can find it here as well. Blizzard. There's a particular set of Pokemon that I'm interested in finding out here. I imagine you'll need to come here a fair bit, for completing the Pokédex as well. Let's see. There we go, you can find the starters here. Just in case you really wanted to go for a living dex, now you can just come here and get a Squirtle, though, that's not why I'm here. I mean, obviously we saw Squirtle, so let's see who else we can find. Yep, there's Bulbasaur. Let's see if we can find anyone else over here. Primeape, no. Ikarina, no. Yeah, apologies for the speed up here. I'll try to keep it to a minimum from here on out. At least until we start filling up the Pokédex a little bit more. I think I already got most of the stuff out here in terms of catching stuff. So really the only place that I need to... There's Charmander. That's, there's some more, there's another Pokemon here which I definitely do want to try and catch, if I can, because I know it's here. It just has a low, encounter rate. No. Primeape, not you. This will probably be a little bit better. Nidoking, no. Fearow, no. Squirtle, no. Nidorina, no. At least it's fairly insistent of what, in terms of what you can find here. Just wild Nidokings. It's kind of wild, actually. I mean, obviously I know they were in the Safari Zone as well, so you didn't have to waste your Moonstone on them, but still. Primeape, no. Nidorina, no. At least I'm not 100% certain if you'd be interested in me in catching all 150 here. Because it would involve a lot of this, just running backwards and forwards, hoping that the right Pokemon spawns in for me to catch. This one really must be one of the rarer ones. I mean, obviously, all the other Kanto starters are pretty rare here as well. There's one in particular, the best Kanto starter. Not Pikachu, not Charmander, not Bulbasaur, not Squirtle. The best one, who we will be seeing a lot of in action as to why it's my favorite in the next Pokemon stream that I do. Definitely looking forward to that. Had the thumbnail already and everything. Come out already! Ah, this spot can only pass here if you have the red badge. Yep. Just don't mind me, just out here looking for a specific Pokemon. I was led to assume it was around here somewhere. I mean, obviously, it would make sense for... I think this is also a thing in Crystal Legacy as well, where it's like, on the route right before Victory Road, they just had all three of the starters here, just sort of at a low encounter rate, which obviously was super helpful back in Crystal Legacy, because obviously you could only pick one of the Johto starters. But here it's, it's more just sort of a neat thing, if anything. Because obviously, you just get them all throughout the story anyways. I could have sworn it was here. Maybe it's in another particular set of... You know, let's just have a little bit more of a look around here, see what we can find. A little patch of grass here. Just the same old stuff. Can only pass here if you have the green badge. That is the green badge. Always found it weird that Victory Road looked to just be in a building. Maybe it's just some more sort of used to how it looks in Fire and Leaf Green, where it's more overtly a cave. Anyways, back to hunting. Yeah, just get you... There he is! Yes, you can find Eevee here. And, I think the only thing I can really do is just, throw an Ultra Ball at it and hope it works. There we go, we got ourselves another Eevee, meaning we can get Vaporeon. Time to get the other one! Oh. Well, that was quick. Here, go to sleep. I said go to sleep. I said go to sleep. Don't make me waste all of these. You're making me waste all of these. Stop it. There we go. So that's 2 Eevees in order to evolve into Jolteon and Vaporeon, so... Nothing else for it but to enter the Victory Road. A Pokemon game where finding Eevee isn't a painfully drawn-out process. What a concept. Well, I know, that did feel a little bit painfully drawn out to me anyways. I require strength. Sludge, Blizzard, Rock Slide. Who can learn strength in my party? Which one of you can be... Which one of you is strong? Well, I guess I'm giving it to Hitmonchan anyways. I'm probably not gonna need Fire Punch for this place anyway, so, bye-bye. I'm pretty sure I'll have enough coverage with Thunder and Ice Punch anyways. Ah yes, good old Victory Road. It's like, along with the, oh, Graveler. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. He blew up. Yeah, it's like, especially with stuff like VGC, the prospect of Victory Road is more sort of this real sort of grand, prestigious thing. It's like, yes, you made it to the very end, and now you get to prove yourself as the very best, even though the reality is Victory Road is usually just a long and arduous gauntlet. Especially in the Kanto, especially the Kanto version, where it's really just massive strength gauntlet. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. That's it, just stay asleep. There we go, got Graveler. And we're like 124, there's like 26 more to go. We already got Golbat. These aren't your average bug types. Oh yes, you aren't dealing with the average bug type trainer anymore. Alright, let's see what you got. Kind of a boneheaded move to bring bug types into Victory Road full of rock types, isn't it, though? It's like, if the rock types don't kill you, the Thunderbolt definitely will. Goodbye. Oh, Kabutops! I mean, I already managed to evolve my Kabuto into one, but it's... I don't know, that seems like kind of cheating, but I suppose it is a little bit bud-like. I mean, smart, I guess? Question mark? Just super weird to see just having a trainer around with a Kabutops when they're supposed to be, like, extinct. Wait, Starmie. I think I could just get rid of you. Oh yeah, I forgot you stupid high special. It's fine, I can just finish you off with Surf. Hopefully that won't be a mistake. Oh, and Blastoise as well, ooh. It's like you really... That's not a bug type, though. This is not a bug type. I think, an interesting fact about Victory Road is I think, a lot of the teams and, trainers in here are based more so on, I suppose, supporters of the Romhack. I don't want to say Patreon subscribers, but I think that's, I want to say that's the case. As a bug-type trainer, my boogs! Those weren't bugs, though. I know they aren't all bugs, I just like the net. Haha. Oh! Oh! I didn't realize that, you could find wild Machamps. How you doing, buddy? Please don't knock yourself out. Alright, just, well, Pikachu's dead. Victory Bell. You can withstand fighting-type moves. And there we go, 125. We got Machamp. Hooray. Yes, he acknowledges it. It's like they realize, it's like, oh wait. Little bit of an oversight here. Give that to Victory Bell. Okay, next. I've always loved Raichu. Let me show you how great they are. Oh. What, you have more than one? Alright, let's see what you... I mean, obviously there's a Raichu. Starting to... You know, let's just go for Thunder Wave, Agility, and see what happens. Oh, you're doing the same thing. Same idea. Unfortunately for you, I have Badge Boost, so, I'm still faster than him after one boost when he's at two. Good golly, Miss Molly. Also, okay, just casually getting up to +6. Oh, light screen as well. Aren't you just a bundle of fun? Are you just gonna be sitting here spamming agility and light screen? Yours must be one of the saddest existences known to man. just sitting there spamming agility. It's just like that old tower I fought a long time ago, Cotton Guard, back when I streamed XG. I don't think I'm going to be doing that again, at least not for a long time, but I still found that just absolute lapse in the Pokemon AI's judgment to be just so funny. He's like casually whittling down this Altari with like burn or poison or whatever, and he's just sitting there still just spamming Cotton Guard thinking that would help, as opposed to just attacking it all and winning the game. Yep, that's the power of badge boost. Psychic as well, ooh. Okay, that doesn't hurt too much. Probably should invest in some more lemonade, though, if I can. This is only the second trainer, though. Well, there's Persian. I know not to take you too lightly. And of course he... It's like right away, just goes for the slash. And I don't have a... Okay, I guess I do have Aerodactyl, but... I don't know, just... Aerodactyl is not the sort of Pokemon I think of as being able to tank a Persian slash. Because Aerodactyl does still have kind of low defenses. Oh, and a Tauros as well. Okay, goodbye. Tauros with Thrash, that's... Well, that's a little bit, worrying, but not enough damage to dissuade me. Goodbye. All right, Raichu and their amazing friends. What a show that must be. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah. Ah, paralysis seals. I actually have some for once. All right, next. Ah, 2 whole trainers here. Let's go to the right first. Get those items. Loot and pillage. Well, aren't you just a bundle of fun? All right, let's see what you got. Ah, the most huggable Pokemon. Let's just see how much a Surf does. Again, probably not the most useful. Oh, Fire Blast, great. Oh no. I'm surprised Pikachu actually survived that. Get out there, Aerodactyl. Oh yeah, Flareon also learns Growth, making it actually kind of scary, which is kind of a surprise. Probably should have looked a little bit into... Let me just check something real quick. Ah, Patera. It's like I knew I kind of missed a trick with Aerodactyl's nickname. Flareon with the Dwayne Dwayneson stare. Just with the funny eyebrow lift. Let's see, can I... Oh, I can one-shot a Tentacruel. Nice. Oh, this one's free. This one is free. Yeah, methinks Aerodactyl is definitely going to be quite the hard hitter when it comes to the Pokemon League when we eventually get there. Let's see, another Rock Slide for you. Goodbye. Okay, defeated Burglar. I thought you were soft and weak. Well, I am soft at the very least. Go away, I'm looking for my next victim. A burglar's life for me, yo-ho. So unhinged, this man. Oh, howdy, we're just making our way through victory. Oh, I don't remember this guy. Everybody was kung fu fighting, huh? Remember me? I don't think I do, actually. Sorry. Ooh, Polyrath. Let's see how Hitmonchan fares against Polyrath, because I think its special has been buffed a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I didn't actually get paralyzed though, wow. That's kind of a surprise. Goodbye. Been in it probably has been a while then. Let's see what I can do. Karate chop. Again, this one is a situation where I choose to believe a character looks like your model, so everybody is bound by the fluffy stand walking through victory roads. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. His AI is acting up again. He's spamming agility thinking it's a psychic move. Oh, he actually remembered he has an actual attack. Shiny Lopunny in Gen 1. No, it'd probably be a weird-looking Lopunny. Let's... Ooh, Machamp. Aerodactyl, I guess? Because, at the very least, it's a flying type. It's like my one counter to Psychic type. Or fighting types, rather. I don't actually have any counters to Psychic types, as opposed to just hitting them really hard. Which I'm sure is gonna really work out for me once we get to the Elite Four. Okay, one more. Oh, Pinsir. Again, this one's free. Aha! You thought you could get me with your bind shenanigans, didn't you? You thought wrong. Very nice. You were fast as lightning, with expert timing. Oh, in fact, it was a little bit frightening. I do find it a little bit annoying that you just have to come back and just get the other one right here. Just find it's a lot more inconvenient. There we go, rare candy. Let's see, do you want Shiny Lopunny in Gen... Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Here's to FW... I haven't seen any Nostalgia Critic in, like, yonks. Just mostly remember him becoming a little bit of a joke with his more recent reviews, like the Wall one, which... I know everybody pretty much rants on about. It's like, oh, the Wall review was horrible. And I can only really take their word on it. Because I'm gonna be brutally honest, I did watch a whole bunch of Nostalgia Critic back in the day, back before Channel Awesome wasn't quite as awesome. It really... I don't think this is necessarily something which is controversial to say, but I definitely do prefer his older reviews back before they became basically just Demo Reel Part 2. With all the sketch... I mean, I get why he opted to go with more of the sketch style, but I do sort of generally prefer how a lot of the humor was in the older reviews. Anyways, let's quickly get ourselves Jolteon and Vaporeon right here. There we go, got Jolteon, got Thunders. And now we can get Showers. One of the more I'll just double check. It was Booster I got initially. Yeah. So we can just use our new Water Stone. No. Wait. Eevee just looking at it, up at me, begging me not to use the water stone. Favorite moment? I don't remember, actually. It's been such a long time. I don't tend to go back and watch many of his reviews anymore. Yeah, let's just, I want to check something real quick. Use this rare candy. I know it's kind of a waste not using it on the party, but... 47. Yes, yes. Filling out more of my Pokédex. It's definitely worth it. On that great... I mean, Jolteon's pretty good. I think it's more sort of, the case that Vaporeon is overshadowed by, more water types, where that's not... It's like, in terms of electric types, Jolteon is definitely the best of the bunch. In terms of water types, there are a lot of things which tend to overshadow Vaporeon, like Slowbro, Gyarados, Blastoise, Starmie. So, it's like if you want an electric type, Jolteon's probably your best bet in that regard. It also reminds me, actually, what evolution am I gonna use for Gale of Darkness? Because in the past I've had a tendency to go more towards, Umbreon, but... I don't know. Maybe Vaporeon's time to shine for once. Make an edit to put it in... No. Wait. How old? Too old. Far too old. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, back in here. And look at that, the strength puzzle reset again, meaning we're gonna have to move it. Oh boy, aren't these strength puzzles just the most fun thing in the entire game? Also kinda neat that Rhyhorn's in here as well. This is like, just in case you missed it in the Safari Zone, here it is. Even though there's a lot of Pokemon I had to get in the Safari Zone regardless. Fortunately not Vaporeon themed. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in the general and see what we got here. This ought to be good. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Also, yeah, you can just find the Hitmons on Victory Road as well. It just seems like a phonetically appropriate place, meaning I don't have to miss out on getting Hitmonlee. He's nice. So, I mean, I could very easily just... Ooh, Sky Attack. I'm probably gonna save that till later because Sky Attack has been reworked in this game. It's actually pretty good now. It's basically just Flying-type Fire Blast. Oh, did you need help with something? No. But I could do some more XP. Very nice. Ooh, Dragonair. I can just weaken you down real quick if you're slow. I should stop doing the speed up. Does Yellow Legacy let you fill out the whole Pokédex without Yes, specifically the Romhack. Normal Pokemon Yellow, you do need to do trading, unfortunately. It's the joy of Romhacks, really. I should... Probably gonna end up just streaming a whole bunch more of these on stream. Like, I definitely want to play Seagrass. I already mentioned Seagrass a fair few times, but... Honestly, just the prospect of playing on a stream is exciting. Oh, they're actually withdrawing Pokemon. What is this? They're actually semi-smart. But then again, I could just still abuse rap mechanics. Oh no. Because I seem to recall Red Blue being Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Well, not specifically Virgin exclusives, it's more so the case that you're only allowed to pick one per save file, regardless of whether it's red, blue, or yellow, or green. Oh, you cheating little... I can't use items in fights. What makes you so special? The all Pokemon games encourage trading? Yeah, and even though most people nowadays just buy both versions and just trade in between them, so it's kind of pointless. That is a pretty good edit. You could technically catch them all if you had a... Yeah, you could, but that implies that you have friends. So again, most people just... Especially on the Switch, you mostly just get both versions, transfer both Pokemon between Bank and then just... Well, not Bank, Pokemon Home more so. They also removed the slogan, gotta catch them on Gen 3 because it was no longer... Yeah, exactly. And then... It really is just like a boiling pot situation, which began in Gen 3 and ultimately culminated in Gen 8 with Dexit. Just like, what happened to Gotta Catch 'em All? Gotta Catch 'em All's not been a thing for like years. It is kind of a shame though, because it was definitely quite the catchy slogan. Oh yeah, it's Electabuzz. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I could just swap into Nidoking, I think. You probably don't know Ice Punch. Thank you for the You're welcome, you're welcome. I welcome more of them. Anyways, it's time for Nidoqueen to redeem herself. By not getting one-shot by a solar beam. Oh, hey, Snorlax. I'm gonna hope for a freeze. Gonna fish for a freeze. I mean, it was still a pretty meaty crit, all things considered. Alright, here we go again. I know you have pretty high special, Snorlax, but... a lot less special than I recall. I was expecting you to be a bit of a tougher fight. Honestly, I'm surprised Snorlax isn't an Elite Four, at least something you fight in the Elite Four, considering it's one of the best Pokemon in the game. It's like, best Pokemon in the game, it's like, in the upper echelons, we're alongside Tauros and Chansey. Definitely. Oh, gotta catch them all, no more PokéRap, although it would be funny to imagine the original pair from the OG trying to do all 1,000 Pokemon. I mean, I definitely have seen versions of the PokéRap specifically for all the Pokemon in Sword and Shield. In that most of the actual PokéRap is just silence. And all of a sudden you just hear Farfetch'd, Charizard, Machamp, Pikachu. And then otherwise it's just silence. It's just like at least 50 or more to see. Yeah, it's like, in terms of the original the first 150 Pokemon, only like 54 were in the original Sword and Shield before any of the DLC, which really just spells how sad that was. Cannot catch them all, Pokemon. Amazing. That does remind me, actually, the whole... During last week, we finally got an update with regards to the Power World lawsuit, in that, at the very least the main one, about the ball capsules used to capture Pokemon. It's apparently fell through, which is good. I mean, obviously I've said previously that Power World hasn't exactly been my particular cup of tea when it comes... Yes, Nintendo lost. Good. Obviously, Power World isn't my cup of tea, but I really do feel as though Nintendo and Game Freak / the Pokemon Company especially really needed a good humbling. It's like, I hope this is the start of like a snowball effect, where it's just them constantly getting humbled over and over. Like, especially with the general backlash towards Legend Zar, which I've heard a lot of negative things about still. It is kind of a sad display of affairs, but I really do hope that it leads to something at the very least. Resulting in the games finally improving. I warned not to get too excited. It was ridiculous not having enough evidence in these, and not they Yeah, I know that they won't some likely give up without a fight, but still. It is nice to see them getting a little bit of humble pie. And I hope it continues. I hope they continue to have egg on their faces, because that's the only way they're going to learn. Ooh. Ultras actually has an overworld sprite now. I don't think I was supposed to be here. Can you give me directions? Sure, just follow the ladder right behind me, and then you just have to fight through all the trainers over there, and then you can get out. Oh, great. Well, yeah, actual Aerodactyl fights before lands. Have a blizzard, I guess? Kinda weird that I'm faster than an Aerodactyl now. I guess that's the power of stat experience. Part of me feels at this point I'm just gonna steamroll most of the Pokemon League. Because obviously a lot of it comes down to, despite you being horrendously overleveled compared to like Lance and Gary, the stat experience more than makes up for it. Which is why you can just casually trounce them despite the 10 level difference. That's a mean quote. Oh boy. Hey, I'm lost. Could you give me directions? Fight. Yep. I guess a lot of these patrons really did have quite the sense of humor to them. And are generally just quite unhinged. At the very least, I can still semi-do the rotation strat, which I normally do for experience getting, though obviously, given I have the XP all, it's a lot slower. Goodbye, Arcanine. And there we go. These fights go a lot slower than I'm used to. I was hiking down Mount Silver. Can you point me towards Blackthorn City? I think you're in the wrong game, buddy. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. What am I looking for? Ah, yes, right over here. Persian. You're the lowest level at this point, so let's put you out front. I'm sure you'll do fine. You have Bubble Beam. Meg Kick. In which you kick Meg. Oh, so you can find Rhydons out here. Sweet. I wasn't sure as to whether or not this is the case or not. Okay, so Wrap. Not sure I want to take any chances. I only have like one Ultra Ball left. Welcome to my Matrix. Sleep Powder and for good luck. Okay, we got Rhydon. Sweet. 129. Walks on its hind legs, shows signs of intelligence. Its armor-like height even repels molten lava. Kinda weird that Blaine didn't have one then. I mean, he did in the anime. But that also means that apparently, despite being a ground type, he's weak to electricity. Pikachu, the horn! I'm for the horn, Pikachu, that's the... That was so dumb. Sweet, full heal. It's about giving Rhydon the Photoshop flowy treatment. I'll save over your own death. Amazing. Let's just go for a slash here. I'm pretty sure that's some slang over here, but... you know what, let's try it Hyper Beam. Let's see how Hyper Beam does. Now I get to do the superpowered move, and that wasn't a crit. A bit of a shame there. Oh hey, I can see how good Bubble Beam is. And its amazing crispy sound effects. I don't know, I feel as though outside of rock types, I'm probably better off just using Slash. Yeah, it also feels super weird that we don't tend to see Lickitung much in this game. It's like seeing Lickitung in the flesh at all is just like, oh hey, I remember you. You were a thing in this game. You're like super rare on the route north of Vermilion City, which I didn't realize was a thing. Alright, sweet. It's like we're only one level above what was previously the limit. We are definitely going... This is definitely going well. I'm not sure what happened to that Orbox to Screech there, just, fairly certain that should have hit. And there we go, Pikachu's level 57. Hyper Beam using the same sound effect. Well, not all future generations, it came back in Gen 6. And then it's been the case that it's been the sound effect ever since. Same with Psychic, actually. You have the right to be on Victory Road. I don't remember the lyrics to that. It does sort of remind me. I want a Pokemon that can learn lots of HMs. Ah, an HM Mule. You can't have my Pikachu, though. Yeah, that reminds me a lot of the sort of special music that they made for the for the VGC World Championships each year, and I don't know, listening to a lot of them just feels like a lot of the a lot of just sort of super generic Imagine Dragons type music. I mean, sure, there's a fair few gems in there, but I don't know, just I would have expected something a little bit more, I suppose, like iconography back to it. Came back, I remember when that Alpha Snorlax used to let me in. Yeah. And then again, Alpha Pokemon using Hyper Beam is always a terrifying prospect. I'm sure it's the same case in Legends Are, for people who played it. What are you doing? Why are you going over there? What is all this constant switching? Just stop trying to hit me and hit me. Otherwise that will happen. You just get killed by random crits. And again. Yeah, Sludge is just super good in this Romhack now. I like it. Alright, last one. Ah. Another Mr. Mime. Rap? Welcome to my Matrix. You can no longer tap your heels 3 times and say there's no place like home. This is your home now. Don't plan anytime soon the nonsense with the city being one. From what I've heard, the whole city being a model thing wasn't exactly true. It was more so people bringing up sort of a mini-map of the city that you can find in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if there was one whole model, though, but I don't think that was necessarily true. I think it's more just sort of people wanting to really sort of dunk and clown on the game a little bit too much, even if it means falsifying some things. Ah, Submission, my favorite move. And it doesn't, that doesn't excuse the fact that a lot of the buildings have the same sort of issue of doors and such just being painted on like Sonic 06 does. It's like, You know it's bad when I can very openly just compare your flagship Switch 2 game to Sonic 06. That's not a good sign, but let's look into it because Game Freak does have some dreadful stats from... I mean, yeah, that is true. I've heard at the very least that some of the models in Legends are a little bit better, at least from what I've heard, Charizard has seen a lot of visual improvements, but then again, that's not really a big surprise. It is Charizard after all. Masuda's favorite Pokemon, even if he refuses to admit it. So we've had the city solo in detail that people fought the sea. Yeah, it's like, it may not be true, but it's one of those things where you wouldn't be surprised if it was true. I think that's the main takeaway. It may not have been true, but you wouldn't have been surprised if it was. Also, I don't have enough Ultra Balls to go and catch Moltres at the moment, so we're gonna have to skip him. For some performance reasons, stability is something that they lowered the quality of the buildings. I think possibly it was to do with time, because from what I've heard, the time and budget, the budget they had for Legends Star specifically was something crazy low for a game of that sort of caliber. No more room for items! You cannot hold items! Alright, let's see what we can afford to get rid of. Alright. What was that you, put in... Ah! Explosion! Can any of my Pokemon learn Explosion? No, that's kind of a shame. Because Explosion is admittedly one of my favorite moves of the earlier games. It's just so fun to use. Also, sort of weird that we're not finding any Hitmonlees on this route. It's like you made your bed, now lie in it. You're only getting Hitmonlees. Max Revive. I must say though, I really do like the roster of Pokemon we have here on Victory Road. Have you seen a Badger Pokemon around here? I don't think I... What even is a Badger in the context of these... Okay, hey Charizard. So, speaking of which, Thunder Punch? Just want to see some better, to be honest, not... It is kind of sad, really, because I feel that when it comes to a lot of the standards of the series, like in terms of storytelling and visuals and whatnot, people often just sort of give it a pass because it's Pokemon and we don't really have that much sort of expectations of it, but I can't help but wonder why not. It's like highest media franchise in the world and all that. I mean, we obviously clown on that a lot, but that just means there is... Wait. I didn't attack it! Why? I didn't attack you at all. Why did counter work there? I'm so confused. Max potion, because I've got a bunch of those. Okay. No stupid questions, please. Let me see your team. I wasn't gonna ask any questions. I was just gonna fight, and I was just gonna win. Ah, Wigglytuff, perfect. Not sure how Nidoqueen died. Counter, by the looks of it. It's like, counter worked even though I didn't attack it. I don't get it either. And maybe it was some kind of overflow glitch, considering Hitmonchan used Karate Chop to finish off the last Pokemon. Maybe that's what it was using? I don't know. Oh, hey Chansey. Bye Chansey. Team Tank in all versions? Well, I don't know, I guess that's just the sad experience at work. Hitmonchan isn't really the most tanky of fellas. Still though, imagine actually bringing a Hitmonchan to the Pokemon League in Gen 1. And Eevee. Okay, just, sure, Eevee with Jump Kick. That's fine. Yeah, let's just go Aerodactyl. Oh, and focus energy as well. Wow. This Eevee is really roided up. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Okay, game. Okay. Well, so much for your dinky crits. Here, have a Hyper Beam. Time for some more overkill! I do kind of feel bad for that Eevee now. Okay, goodbye. Is that so? 1995, good year. I don't care what Pokemon are good. I just want to use my favorites. Well, try telling that to the competitive scene, where you're just gonna get nade on by a whole bunch of, competitive kids just running Tornadus and, Urshifu. That was the one. I remember. Let's put you at the back, bring Nidoqueen up to the front again, and let's roll out. We are definitely making good progress with this place, though. At the very least. I think these are some of the last trainers. You have come far. I hope you and your Pokemon enjoyed the journey. I mean, well, I did at the very least. What about you? What about you, you? Oh. It's time for another mirror match, technically speaking. The king versus the queen. Shoot, my last earthquake. I may actually have to use my elixirs here. I mean, and again, that's what they're there for. Down you go. Definitely making good progress in terms of the spirits of the... Oh, Charizard. I have Rock Slide. I kinda can't ever feel bad for Charizard. It's just like, it started off the game weak to rock Pokemon and ends the game even weaker to rock Pokemon. Still don't know why he wasn't made a Dragon type. At least that would have given him something. Volplume, ooh. I guess Sludge? Please don't Solar Beam me again. Please. Please. I just had to open my mouth, didn't I? Good grief. Get out of here. Okay, last one. Oh, Slowbro. I'm probably gonna end up jet against this guy, unfortunately. Yep, that's about what I expected. Sorry, Nidoqueen. Never mind, I guess. Nidoqueen can just tank those. Persian can finish this off. Because that high defense doesn't really care for crits. Still super weird to see that Waterfall was, in fact, a move back in Gen 2. Not really something you tend to see. Or at least it's not a move that I tend to think of in Gen 1. More so a move that I tend to think of in Gen 2 when Waterfall is actually mandatory. I'm sure you know the drill by now. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Seems you learned a lot along the way. Nice fight. Or at least this one was... Do you have a favorite on your team? Mine is Nidoking. He's been with me since the start. And he's so cool. I agree. He is cool. In terms of favorites, I'm not actually using one on my my team as of yet. I wanted to go with something a little more unorthodox, but... I don't know. This team, I feel, has definitely been quite solid. Not all Pokemon are strong, but it's always cool to use your favorites. It really is just like they're, they're really trying to hammer this home, isn't it? What Game Boy, like it more, you know, the like... That is word salad, unfortunately, Denpik. It's a little difficult to make out what you're trying to say here. At this point in the game, you're using Dragon Rage. Wow. Why would you go this far? And also, no, this is also a waste, but I don't care, it's fun. Oh. Hi, Gengar. How you doing? Remember Free Kids way back when they owned a Game Boy Micro? I mean, I did see a Game Boy Micro out in the wild. And it did look pretty funky, pretty cool, but at the same time, I was just thinking, I already have my SP, so I don't really think I need this. Yes, it was pretty tiny. I remember that at the very least, and then the funny thing is nowadays we have Game Boy Macros, which is just take a DS Lite and then just rip the top screen off, and there you go, Game Boy Macro. It was definitely an interesting time. Though I do gotta wonder on the Game Boy Macro, can you actually use link cables with it? I'm kinda curious. I mean, you think I'm joking about the Game Boy Macro. I'll put it in the server. Because I know where your mind might lead when I mention the word macro. Macroeconomics, of course. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in the server real quick. I don't think that's the thing that I'm looking for. I want to say DS Lite did have plugins for Game Boy attachments. Really? Because I did own a DS Lite back in the day. I wore that thing into the grave, and I don't remember any GBA attachments for it. I probably would have known. Yeah, I can just take care of this Nidoqueen real quick. It was like you had the charging cable specifically for the DS Lite, which technically I did have an adapter from... I did have an adapter which linked to the charging cable for my old SP. And just use that to charge my DS. Play GBA and yes, except you can't use the link cable. Or the... That is kind of a missed opportunity, I feel, where I do kind of wish that for playing GBA games on the DS Lite, they just acted as though the wireless adapter was attached. Losing just means I have more to learn. I like Dragonite more than Dragonite, so yeah, I can definitely see a lot of people being a big fan of Dragonair. Oh, I have a full heal. There you go, Persian. Just one more max potion, and then that should be enough to last us through the rest of this accursed place. Here we go. Just gotta push the boulder all the way over it. Well, there's Hitmonlee. I was wondering where he was, but I don't have any Ultra Balls. I just have the Master Ball. So it's an Etsy where you mail a broken DS and make it into a cool macro Game Boy with LED bar that where the hinge... Yeah! Though, part of me is wondering if that is only in America, because I would sort of be interested in converting my old SP into a macro. Potentially. And then again, I probably wouldn't have anything to transfer... That's like my only DS, though, so I don't necessarily have a means of transferring any Pokemon from Gen 3 onwards, but then again, I don't see myself really doing that a lot nowadays. So, well, here we are. Just the world's easiest hedge maze, and here we are. Good old Indigo Plateau. Yes, let us heal. Here we are. You're champion in the making. At Pokemon League, you have to face the Elite Four in succession. If you lose, you have to start all over again. This is it. Go for it. Like an upgrade. Yeah, just like I got a GBA with backlighting in it. I should probably show that in the server as well. Let's go with 10 revives. And as many full restores as I can possibly hold. Let's see what else I can afford to sell at this point. Repels, maybe. Revive, max ethers, elixirs. I don't see myself needing any more fire relief stones. Let me just check my Pokédex real quick. Let's see, does anything else in here require leaf, fire, or thunderstones? I mean, obviously, I'm not counting Raichu because that's a special case. Sandslash, no. Alakazam, obviously not. Rapidash, obviously not. Gengar, no. Hypno, no. Voltorb, obviously not. Hitmonlee, Weezing, Electabuzz. Yeah, I think I'm free to just sell off all my evolutionary stones. Let's do it. Because where we're going, we won't need them. Stones? Where we're going, we won't need stones. Can't put a price on them. It's like they know. It's like they knew. It's like, oh, you're probably just gonna sell this and get like a million monies, aren't you? Well, so let's see what else you got here, sir. Okay, so we got Flame Throw, we got Ice Beam, we got Submission, we got Mega Drain, we got Solar Beam, we got Thunderbolt, Dream Eater, Rock Slide, so you get a whole bunch of cool TMs here if you can afford them. But for the time being, however, this is probably gonna be a mistake. Probably. But I wanna do it. I wanna do it. I wanna do it. Skyetic. I wanna showcase this off. I wanna put it on Aerodactyl. I wanna make him into a lean, mean killing machine. Learn Sky Attack. Okie doke. From here, you'll face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, the door opens to the next trainer. Good luck. Thanks. Hopefully, I won't need it. Yeah, let's just lead off with Persian. Why not? It's not as though Aerodactyl's gonna be much good against Lorelei anyway. Or should I go by her real name? Ah yes, I have a lot of fond memories of Lorelei in the anime. And her, insane getup. I think she went by the name Pamela, I think? Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm Pamela Island? I mean, obviously her design nowadays is just chef's kiss. I want to see real quick, anime, in the anime. Ah, Prima. No idea why she went by the name Prima, but she does look amazing. Anyways, her real name. Kanna. Okay, Kanna, let's do this. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Kanna, of the Elite Four. Known to best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be left at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Are you ready? I'm ready. How about you? Okay, let's see what's we have to face. Obviously starting off with Slowbro. I'm pretty sure the teams have been swapped up a little bit just to keep things interesting. Obviously, she just is well known for having a lot of Pokemon that aren't Ice type. That was quite the hefty Thunderbolt, though, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, it really feels as though right now we're on equal footing with this place. At least up until we get to the next guy. Okay, there's Cloyster. I could just Thunderbolt you as well because your special's real no. At least lower. Oh heck. Please don't freeze me. Okay, good. You had me a little bit worried there. Alright, sweet. Level 57. Do I want to... Nah, we'll just stay in. I don't think there's any reason for us not to switch out at this point, considering... I don't think Pikachu's not gonna do much better. Well, it never hurts to have a backup, I suppose. Get in there, Dennis. Get in there, show him what you're made of. This is your fight. Hopefully this Dugong doesn't have some insane utilities where, like, sheer cold. Okay, that is pretty scary in terms of damage. Hopefully this will... Yes! Someone is smiling on me this day. Goodbye. Alright, and, only one more Pokemon, I think? Okay, 2 more. There's Jinx. There's Jinx. Thunder Wave? I know you're likely just gonna go with the sleep antics, so may as well just trip you up a little bit. Oh, Blizzard. Wonderful. Hopefully, the badge boost will help me here. No. Oh, no. Of course it was a crit. You know what? I probably should have retaught Hitmonchan Fire Punch, to be honest. I forgot. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. I could just come in here and Rock Slide. It's fine, Aerodactyl can just clean up. Everything's fine. You see? No problem. No problem. And last one, your Lapras. So far, Lorelei's team doesn't seem all that different. I mean, moves-wise, there's probably some changes, but generally speaking, it's generally seemed like a fairly standard Lorelei fight, which I'm okay with. Because, generally speaking, Lorelei's probably one of the best fights out of the Elite Four, aside from maybe Lance and his free dragon. Oh, great. Well, so begins the great derailing. Get in there, Hitmonchan. Get him. Because I know you can tank a Surf now. Look at that. Look at that special stat at work. It's like all of a sudden Hitmonchan's surprisingly good. Okay, there goes Kanna. How dare you? You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of the Pokemon League power. Pokemon League power. As a, I don't think the translation for this game was particularly good. At least I don't think it was. Let's see. There's my full restore. You know, I think I want to save those for a little bit later on. Probably should have spent some more on potions, honestly, but... I guess we'll just have to make do. Let's start off with Aerodactyl this time. Because I'm fairly certain I can just deal with... basically everything that, Seba can throw at us. I think that's Seba, maybe Cyber. I am Cyber of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people in Pokemon can become stronger. I'm weight trained with my Pokemon. Ah, yes. Just using the classic Master Roshi training. Stunt! We will grind you down with our superior power. It's time to pump you up! Yeah, hopefully Bruno's a little bit more of a challenge this time around, but... Oh, I forgot Aerodactyl was still asleep. Shoot. Oh, that's not good. Victreebel, can you do something? Sleep powder? Sleep powder? Wrap? Okay, this... Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Just gotta weaken him down a little bit. You look like a toothpick man! You look like a toothpick of a man! Okay, so that's one down. That almost ended disastrously. I'm sure Victreebel will be fine out here. Oh, he actually has a Poliwrath. That's free EXP for me. It's kind of a shame, really. 'Cause it is nice to see Poliwrath here. It's like, he actually has fighting types as opposed to just like a dozen Onyxes. This is Hitmonlee. Let's just get him back in the rap. You fight like a dairy farmer. How appropriate! You fight like a cow. I feel that definitely is a quote to something. Sort of puts me in mind of Kung Pao into the Fist, with its infamous cow fight. It's like the one fight that everybody had on like their old Nokias back in 2004. I remember those days. Okay. Next. Head up, Ruder. You're still kind of underwhelming. Oh, there's your one single Onyx. Yeah. I think they did mention in the in a lot of the developer commentary and videos they made about this is that Bruno still kind of hard to make good, considering the nature of fighting types. So it's more so they did the best they could. Yeah, Victreebel really putting in a lot of work. Oh, from Monkey Island. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've heard a lot of fun things about the Monkey Island games. Back when LucasArts existed and everything wasn't just cashed off to EA to turn into a whole bunch of pay-to-win casino simulators. Yeah, still a little bit salty about Battlefront 2. Just a little bit. It's one of those games nowadays that you can't really get into without being absolutely stomped by people who play it religiously. How could I lose? I used fighting types, the best type in the game. My job is done. Go face your next challenge, excuse me. Okay. Bring it. Oh, nobody fainted that time around. Okay. I think this time around I'm gonna send Nidoqueen up the front. I'll be back. In order to pump you up some more. Need to work on your muscles in the morning. Ah yes, just casually standing in the middle of a war memorial. I was always led to assume these tombstones were fake. They were just here as decoration, but still. Kinda morbid, just having a fight in the middle of a war memorial. I am Agatha. What? Kikuko of the Elite Four. Okido's taking a lot of interest in you, child. Ah, Samuel, that old tough was once so tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong. Pokémon are for fighting. Instead, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. Yeah, from what I recall, there was at least one fan game based upon how Agatha and Oak's relationship back in the day when they were kids. It is definitely an interesting concept at the very least. Anyways, hey Gengar. I'm faster than you, so no sleep shenanigans this time. I still think she has two Gengars at the very least. One dedicated to sleep shenanigans, one just outright Death King attacker type. Even fake tombstones are kind of gruesome decor and kind of tasteless. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think Nidoqueen's gonna have a ball with this fight. Because I don't have to care about poison. Okay, let's... I don't have anything... You know, let's just go with it. I don't want to waste any of my rock slides. Yeah, it's kind of awkward when you're faster than a Golbat like this. Goodbye. Okay, next. Ooh, Marowak. Yeah, I think Agatha's team has been reworked slightly, so instead of just being a ghost-type trainer that's actually a poison-type trainer, Now it's more just sort of she specializes in spooky Pokemon, and I guess they figured Marowak was thematically appropriate. And it's definitely kind of a cool addition, though. Sort of reminds me of Diamond and Pearl, where Volkner had his Octillery to sort of fend off ground types. I get a lot of people sort of complain about that with regards to the lack of good Pokemon in Diamond and Pearl, but I don't know. I kind of wish more gym trainers say that. Love how calm you say next. What can I say? These are going by quite fast. I am too powerful. Level 58, sweet. Okay. Arbok. I think this might be the easiest Elite Four trainer so far, unfortunately. Again, just like, just like with the normal Elite Four, excuse me, I feel it really does sort of peak with Lorelei. Throat's kind of stuffy. Last one. Alright, your Ace Gengar, level 60. Oh, 59. Still feels as though we're on pretty good level pegging. Okay, goodbye. And there we go. That's Agatha, that's Kikuko. Level 58, sweet. It's like we're all going stronger. You're certainly something special, child. It's like I've been through this whole fight before. You win. I can see all that old stuff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say to you. Run along now, child. You bet I will. Ah yes, welcome, Cat. We were just about to fight, the bird keeper guy. The funny bird keeper. You know what? Let's... Yeah, let's do it. I kind of want to throw Hitmonchan into this and see how he does. Against the bird keeper. It's like he claims that he's a master of dragons, but he is lying. I also really like that we just have this sort of dramatic walk to to him as well. Hello. Ah, I heard about your stint. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Wataru, the Dragon Tamer. You know dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible, unless you throw a Snorlax at them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me! You know who I mean, Fisco. You know who I mean. Anyways, it's time to fight the Bird Tamer. Obviously starting off with the Dragonite, level 61. This is probably gonna be a mistake, but let's see how you face Sphere up against an Ice Punch. I remember the first time I actually fought this guy in Fire and Leaf Green, just cleaving through most... Oh heck. Oh heck. Oh hell. Oh. The damage is less when I fought. These Pokemon are supremely powerful. Yeah. Unless you have a Pokemon which can destroy... Yeah, exactly. Because I remember the first time I went through this particular fight and won, I was a bit of a Scrouch trainer and ended up with all 3 legendary birds and just cleaving through his entire team of Articuno. Oh, Gyarados, level 60. Let's see how you fare against a Thunder Punch. Oh, it feels good to actually be on level pegging with these guys for once. Well, this is Charizard. Let's just go for another Thunder Punch. Yeah, he actually has a Charizard now. It's like his team is more so similar to how it is in Gen 2. Oh, and Paralysis as well, wonderful. You did good. You did damn good, Hitmonchan. Are you kidding me? Hitmonchan! Hitmonchan! Just when I think that you can't surprise me anymore, you keep surviving stuff which I figure you can't. Okay. I'm pretty certain you can't hold up against an Aerodactyl. You know what? You know what? I have revives. I have revives. Let's just do it. Let's just punch this. Let's just punch this dragon in the. Oh no. Yeah, that's about what I expected. No matter though, I have a backup. Blizzard. So much for that hybrid beam. Get out of here, Aerodactyl. There can only be one here. Your immortal fluff. Hitmonchan didn't hear no bell. I don't hear no bell. Oh yeah, and there's this other Dragonite. I think this one is all... has, like, super powered moves. I think this one is set up with Hybrid Beam, Thunder, Fire Blast, and Blizzard. Just, like, super coverage killing machine. Unfortunately, I'm faster than it. Yeah. I feel that switching to Hitmonchan definitely was the right call. There we go. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are indeed a Pokemon Master. Still don't get what exactly counts as a Pokemon Master nowadays, though. I still can't believe my dragons lost you. You are now Pokemon League Champion, or you would have been. But there's one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is... Shigeru. Oh, of course it is. He beat the Elite Four before you. He's the real Pokemon League champion. As he turns his back to you. Meaning I was pretty much just sat in the chair this whole time. Watching as Gary took all the glory for himself. Alright, let's... who do I want to lead with? That's the big question. You know what? For thematic purposes... yeah, pretty much. That was what Gary's name in the anime was at the very least. Good job at beating Dragon Quest protagonist. The Pokemon League champion of 10 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, how you feeling, Pikachu? Super stoked for this last fight. Okay. Let's rock. Hello again. This room seems so underwhelming compared to how it is in the future versions of this game. Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you. My rivals should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on the Pokédex, I looked all over for powerful Pokémon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokémon type. And now... oh, so you just made a mono-psychic team then. Badum-tish. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Stent, you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world. Except for Wolfie. Probably. You know, before he decided not to attend any in-person events because apparently modern Pokemon fans just cannot keep their hands to themselves. Oh, and of course it's Alakazam. Thunder Wave. Gary just sends out 6 Tauroses. That would be fun. Oh, of course it's a crit. All right, I guess we're in for it now. Aerodactyl. Let me show you true speed. Sky Attack. Yeah, it is kind of sad that Pikachu just gets one shot instantly, but yes, that's how the cookie crumbles. Hey, Rhydon. Or Sidon. Let's switch into... yeah, I think this is gonna be just like in Origins. We're just switching between Pokemon to counter each particular type. Almost 60, though. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Do kind of feel bad for Sidon, though, that 4 times weakness. Bye-bye. What have you got next for me? Yep. Obviously it would be Gyarados. Let's just go for... yeah, I could just... welcome back! Welcome back to the Omega Flowey fight! You really are an idiot! You're hopeless and alone! Oh great. Well, it was worth a shot. We got him low at the very least, meaning that Persian can come in and clean up. Well, you know what, let's just send an Aerodactyl again. I'll show you what a real Hyper Beam looks like. Goodbye. And again, because it's Gen 1 Hyper Beam, I don't have to worry about the recharge. Alright, already down half his team. Yep, Arcanine, that's just absolutely free to me. I do kind of have to feel bad for this guy. Just one... Oh, he has Dig. I have Earthquake. Wait. Was that a 1 in 256, or does Earthquake not hit Dig in this game? Because... if this was like Gen 3, that would definitely have hit, and he would have definitely looked like a massive tool. It is a bit of a shame otherwise, that would have been funny. And there's Executor. I have Sky Attack. Yeah. Kinda wild just how crazy Aerodactyl can just steamroll a lot of this. I mean, it was definitely a good idea to bring him along, but I just think maybe a little bit overkill. Maybe just a little bit. Then again, I don't see what good... If, oh, level 65. I don't see if whether Farfetch would have been any good in this. Anyways, have an Earthquake. It's not quite, Executor blowing up in his face, but, whatever. And of course I get a crit at the end. And there we go. That's game. Defeated.
No! That can't be! You beat my best! After all that work to become League Champion, my reign is over already? That's not fair!
Still better than Ash!
Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Damn it. You're the new Pokemon League Champion. Although I hate to admit it. Stent!
Oh hey Okido, how you doing, old man?
So you won! Congratulations! You're the new Pokemon League Champion! You've grown so much since you first left with Pikachu. Instead, you've come of age.
Plenty of times.
Shigeru, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. I also got here as soon as I could. But when I got here, you'd already lost. Shigeru, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you'll never become a champ again. Stent?
Didn't show up for Gary's victory. Yeah.
You understand that your victory was just not your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Stent, come with me.
Pikachu died. Yeah, but it's okay. That's about what I'd expect from this whole game.
Congratulations, Stent. This floor is the Hall of Flame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. The Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. You have endeavored hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, you and your new Pokemon are Hall of Famers.
And here we go. Time for the curtain call. Obviously, we have Pikachu, who, unfortunately didn't really do much. It's kind of a shame, really. It's like, even with the badge boost, he was just sort of only good at it. Obviously, we have Aerodactyl, the true king of the run. Persian, obviously, the Ubersaur. And then, of course, we have Nidoqueen, the stalwart tank. Still super proud of how far she got. Then, of course, we have Victreebel, the other Ubersaur. So incredibly good for most of the run, and the sleeper hit of the run, actually. I wasn't expecting Hitmonchan to be so good. I wasn't expecting him to just be as resilient as he was. There we go, Legacy Hard. In fact, forward to Sun and Moon where Gary and I travel the world, just two bros going to Tropical Island, always together. Yes, just to get away from Leaf. As she tries to stuff them in her Pokeballs.
Excellent, trade with friends to get some more.
If I can. And, that's the game. The only question is, Do I continue on and try to catch them all and do all the post-game stuff? Or do I just end it here? Because I suppose that's the thing, which I learned the hard way when doing Emerald Legacy, where I kind of feel that after beating the main game, I just sort of ended up stretching it out a little bit too much. I don't want to do that anymore. Part of me feels that for a lot of these, unless there is something really quite very good at the end, I don't feel it's wholly necessary to say this is a good ending. Yeah, okay. You know what? I say that. There's one more fight we can do after this, and then I'll call it a stream. Then I'll call it a day, and then I can just move on to Gale of Darkness next. Good point finished. Okay. I'll believe you on that, because I imagine that it's not exactly going to be the most fun to just watch me grinding up the money in order to get Porygon, for instance. Will satisfy conclusion unless ROM changes stuff. I mean, there are a couple of things that change, like some optional boss fights. Like, there are some optional trainer fights before the legendary birds, which we didn't bother to get this time around. So, you know what? I'll just put up a poll. Let's just do a poll real quick. Oh yeah, and just this really does remind me of Colors Ultimate, where the credits just go on for super long after the music stops. You're just sort of left here sitting awkwardly waiting for the credits to run for like 15 minutes. Whenever I do stream Colors Ultimate, it is going to be the Wii version, because I do still have it. Yep, still going. Don't fall apart. You know what? Let me just do this real quick. You know, speaking of Colors Ultimate. Just wait for it to start up. There we go. And watch as the credits just end right away. Executive producer. 50 minutes of credits feels like a lot for a Game Boy game. Well, yeah. Yeah, it basically just ended as soon as the song started. That's a shame. Alright, let's just back out of it. Again, there's one more fight which I want to do, but before that, you know, we'll do the fight and then I'll see what the poll says. 1 of 8. Oh, I think that's to do with the in-game trades. There's actually an achievable for getting all of those. Where is... You mean to tell me that I didn't bother to heal my Pokemon? Where's the professor? Alright, just, let me just heal up one more time. Yep, works so far from this. Congratulations! Yes, she actually celebrates me becoming champion for once. Take some time to celebrate your Pokemon and friends. You've earned it. I know you continue to be a great trainer. And champion. I'll always be here to support you. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, it's like they actually acknowledge the fact that your mom doesn't even celebrate the fact that you became champion. Also, fairly certain that you can go around and re-challenge all the gym leaders now. But yeah, this is the one fight which I wanted to do at the very least.
Oh my! It seems you caught me during my lunch hour. Stent, you truly have come into your own. Your Pokemon League challenge has reignited a spirit that left me a long time ago. How about we spar a bit? What say you? Excellent. Prepare yourself for a real challenge.
Now it's time for the real Pokemon champion. Yes, we actually do get a Professor Oak fight. Let's see what you got, old man. Level 69, nice. This is not good for Pikachu. This is not good for Pikachu at all. Thunder Wave? Yeah, that's about what I expected. I think, technically speaking, you're supposed to go... Oh, somehow Pikachu survived that. Okay. Okay. I'll just swap into Aerodactyl, I guess. I don't think Taurus necessarily has anything that can counter Aerodactyl, unless he... Oh, he has Thunder. Wonderful. Yeah. Again, the AI can read your mind. Let's just go for a Sky Attack. Fully paralyzed. And I can just keep doing this. Yeah, I kind of feel that challenging him at this level is a little bit of a mistake. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, Professor Oak was a bit of a trainer back in the day, don't you know? Rock Slide. At least I'm pretty sure Charizard will be free, because, well, he's Charizard, he kinda sucks. Yep. That's Charizard for ya. Okay, what have you got next to me, Okido? Yep, he actually has all 3 Kanto starters. Phonetically appropriate. I can at least go down swinging with a good Sky Attack at the very least. Or, you know, I could just one-shot that as well, because Aerodactyl is unbelievably powerful, I guess. Alright, then presumably next is gonna be... Yep, there's the Blast. There's the Blast. I'm gonna go down swinging. Here, have a Hyper Beam. I know that I'm probably not gonna survive this next hit, so may as well go down... I'm taking you with me! Oh. It's like... Again, you can read my mind. A bit of a shame, really. That was really just as unsatisfying as, as Vegeta's sacrifice at in the Boo Saga, really. Just like, I do this for you, Bulma, Trunks, and even you, Kakarot, and he just comes back 5 minutes later. That was just like a big sacrificial plan, you ruined it. Alright, and... Oh, of course he has a Snorlax. Alright, time for more rap shenanigans. Level 69, though. Nice. Yeah, It's like we actually have a boss fight where Snorlax is actually a notable threat in it. Who would have thought? And then again... I can't just go and keep doing this. Oh, I do gotta feel bad for the poor professor. So it's like he's come back out of retirement because of me, and here I am just putting him in the ground again. It's like, I'm so sorry, Professor, but this is the only way I can win. You have like an 11... You have like 11 levels on me. There's no way I can win otherwise. This is my only option. I have no other options. I can just keep doing this. It just keeps going. You can definitely see why these rap moves were changed significantly in Gen 2. Because, yeah, you can just do this. Care for a friendly Pokemon battle. I'm having the fight of my life. Flowey smashes Snorlax into the ground over and over. Snorlax didn't even get to attack. Yeah, I can... And of course there's his ace. Technically speaking, of course, it's the Nidoking from the start of the game, I think. Or at least the Nidoking... I suppose it is a fun little theory about the Nidoking and the Nidoran in the intro of Pokemon Red. Specifically Red. In that, the Nidoran is probably Oak's, and Gengar is likely Agatha's, and this is his he's a Nidorino who he evolved into Nidoking. This fight is really sad. I mean, that's the Trebo for you. I mean, technically speaking, I could also do this with Rapidash if I had one with Fire Spin. Heck, I could probably even do this with Charizard, because it also gets Fire Spin. You could do this with Dragonite as well, because it gets Agility and Hyper Beam, where... I think one of the better rap Pokemon is actually Dragonite, because obviously you have agility, so you can outspeed your opponent, you can use Rap, and then once they get real low, you can just finish them off with Hyper Beam. Cute Furry? Yeah. It's one that I just made up. So that's how you beat the most powerful trainers in the game. You just cheese their boss fights. Defeated Professor Oak.
I still have a lot to learn. Well done, Stent. You've certainly proved your mettle. It seems I might be getting a bit rusty in my old age. A good trainer always strives for improvement, and so shall I. May your journey continue to be one of growth and discovery.
The Hidden Champion, there we go. Obviously, there is a fair bit more stuff that I could do here, but, whilst after that fight, let's have a look at the poll. What do we think? Do we want to end things here? Yeah, it looks as though the consensus is to just end things here, which... Yeah, that's respectable. I get that. You only spam that one move. Yeah, that's how you play Pokemon. That's how it is. So, I guess with that, that's gonna be it. Tune in next week where we start off on, Gale of Darkness. Gonna be looking forward to... Let's say looking forward to it. It's gonna be, interesting revisiting it at the very least. But until then, thank you all so very much for tuning into this series. I had a surprisingly good time this go around. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.